Good evening, guys. Good evening. Welcome to my YouTube channel live. My name is Dr. M. Nafis, and I am here to answer some questions about weight loss. Please put your questions in the comment section now. Hello, Virendra. Welcome to my live. Please, if you have any questions, please ask in the chat. Well, you see, when it comes to weight loss, people often think about just two things: following a fat diet or doing killer exercises in a gym. So, you see, obesity or overweight is not just about your diet and exercises. It has got layers and layers of mysteries around it. And basically, it's a metabolic disorder or hormonal imbalance. So you can't address this problem through just a dietary approach. So if you want to achieve fitness through natural through sustainable weight loss, you have to adopt a holistic lifestyle, a holistic mindset, where you have to target each and every area that impacts your body weight. It's not just about your nutrition or physical activity. There are other areas you need to work on, like your sleep, how much sleep you get, and how uh, and what is the quality of your sleep, how you control your stress, how you breathe, and even how you think. Your internal dialogues create a mindset which will ultimately lead you to win or lose in this holistic game of sustainable weight loss. So if you want to achieve fitness, your ideal weight, and start losing weight, you have to start thinking in a holistic manner and start working on all the six factors of sustainable weight loss. Thank you for your question. If you have any other questions, you can ask me in the chat window. Most of the times, people ask me many questions about sustainable weight loss. Uh, like one of my client, Shadab, has asked me a question: how to begin your journey to sustainable weight loss? So you see, sustainable weight loss is not a sprint; it's a marathon. So first of all, sustainable weight loss doesn't begin in a gym with a dumbbell. It begins in your mind with the decision. So first thing you need to do is decide that you need to achieve your ideal weight, and you need to achieve your better, fitter, and sexier version. Okay, so this is the first step where you need to begin, and then you have to start setting some very small smart goals to achieve your ideal weight, so that you don't feel overwhelming on this noble journey of sustainable weight loss. You have to set very small goals. Like, for example, if you need to work on your diet, you don't have to starve yourself. Okay, you have to set is very small goals, like I would start having a plate of salad before my major meals beginning from tomorrow. Okay, so this is an example of setting a small goal. Likewise, in when it comes to physical activity, you have to set a very small goal, like I would start walking after coming from my office for the next 7 days, and I would walk for just 15 minutes a day. Okay, so these are the examples of setting very small goals. And what is the purpose of setting small goals? Because when you set a small goal, the chances are you would start crushing them. And once you start achieving and accomplishing and crushing your small goals, you feel positive. And now you are ready to achieve your bigger targets and bigger goals. And now the next step is to make a brief action plan containing all the list of your smart goals, and then you have to start working on these goals one by one, crushing them, and ultimately you would start on the journey to sustainable weight loss. Okay, so you see, sustainable weight loss is a holistic game. You have to work on so many things, but you don't have to feel very overwhelming. Okay, because uh, the only thing which will prevent you feeling overwhelming is to start from setting smart goals and then taking fast, effective, massive action to crush them. That will give you the mindset and the belief that you can do it. Okay, so now one of my mm, Well, Virendra has asked a very beautiful question and very common question. It is often asked by my clients how to melt the belly fat and what is the best way to reduce it. Well, you see, belly fat is very hard to melt away, but with the right strategy and the right mindset and the right support of a mentor, you can do it. Now, here you have to understand the concept of how you gain fat in your body. Okay, so there are two things which make it hard to lose belly fat. And in fact, there are two major factors which contribute to your obesity or extra weight. Number one is insulin resistance. Okay, now let me explain insulin resistance. Whatever you eat in your day-to-day life converts into carbohydrate, which is the main source of uh, power or energy for you. Okay, so if we keep on ingesting hell amount of carbohydrates, and that's too processed and ultra refined carbohydrates, what it does is the moment it is absorbed from your gut and it comes to your bloodstream, and a hormone which is named insulin is released from the pancreas in your body. Pancreas is an organ which secretes insulin in the blood when there is the presence of carbohydrate in your body. Okay, so what does that insulin do? That insulin makes it easier for your carbohydrate, the end product of your carbohydrate digestion, that is glucose, to enter into the cells to give you energy. Okay, so it's like a key which unlocks the door of each and every cell in your body to facilitate the entry of glucose inside the cell. Okay, and this is how you get energy from that. But what happens if we have too much glucose in our bloodstream? The insulin would try to push it into the cells, and insulin has got a limited capacity. Okay, it can't work forever. Okay, so once the cells are full of glucose, even insulin can't push further glucose inside the body. It means now the cell is resisting to the response that was previously evoked by this insulin. So it is said that now you are insulin resistance. Okay. So now the extra glucose present in your bloodstream can no longer get back into your cells because those cells are already toxically filled with lot of glucose. Now, what would happen to this extra glucose presence in your bloodstream? Well, it would go to the liver and other places, and it would get converted into fat because that extra glucose is no longer needed inside the body. So it is converted into fat, deposited in your internal organs, around internal organs, and obviously your belly. Okay, so to reduce that belly fat, you have to reduce this insulin resistance, and for that, you have to consistently keep the carbohydrate intake to the minimum. And then you have to start burning that extra fat on your belly. And the effective method for that is to do some belly exercises, abdominal exercises. Because when you work out on your belly, okay, that would result in burning more fat from there. It would tone up your abdominal muscles, and the tonicity of those abdominal muscles would make your abdomen appear flat. And likewise, when you are doing abdominal exercises, it would start burning fat, and as a result, your fat will go away. I have answered your question satisfactorily, Brenda. And now Pankaj has asked me a beautiful question. How can I begin my journey to sustainable weight loss without disturbing my busy schedule? Because it's very hard for working professional to invest very big amount of uh, time in preparing the right kind of meals, in exercising and focusing on other things. But I have made it really easy for you. You can start your journey to sustainable weight loss by investing just 15 minutes a day on daily basis. But how do you do that? Okay, so when it comes to, I have already told you there are 7 steps to sustainable weight loss, beginning your mindset. So to adopt the right mindset, I think you don't need any time because it is all about how you think about it. Okay, for that you don't have to invest your time. You have to just start thinking in the right manner. Okay, so this thing is struck off from the list. Now comes the sleep. You have to sleep deeply to start burning fat even while you are sleeping, and to sleep deeply and to sleep satisfactorily so that you feel fresh in the morning. You don't have to invest your time. You just have to decide that you have to go to bed early. And then when it comes to stress, I have some beautiful strategies, some affirmations, some visualization sessions, some stress management tips. Working on them, you can easily control your stress. And that would lead to sustainable, in fact, automatic sustainable weight loss. And for that, you don't have to invest your time. When you are working on your mindset, when you are working on your limiting beliefs, you don't have to invest your time. The only thing there is which you need to invest your time on is physical activity. Okay, is it clear so far? I hope it is. So for to begin your journey to start burning fat and start losing fat, you have to invest just 15 minutes in your 24 hours on physical activity. And how do you do that? Well, you can work out at home by installing some apps in your mobile, which has got a timer there, and it would take you hardly 15 minutes to complete that workout schedule. And for that workout schedule, you don't need to buy even a single dumbbell. You have to do it with your own body itself. Okay, and now there are other tips. By implementing those tips, you can easily start burning your extra fat by being a little more active than previously. Now give me some examples about these tips. Suppose you can start parking your car a little further away from your office, so that when you park there you have to walk to your office. Okay, this way you will get to exercise, because walking, brisk walking is a beautiful exercise to start losing weight. Once you reach your office, don't take stairs. Sorry, don't take the elevator. Just stop taking the elevator. Stop taking the stairs. When you are climbing on your stairs, maybe second, third, fourth, or fifth floor, do it as fast as you can. But if you feel a little tired, you can slow down your speed. And now again, you are burning your calories, you are burning your fat. Now, once you reach office, what you do is you just remain on your seat throughout the day. And if you need to talk to your colleagues, you give them a call, or you very rapidly shoot them an email, or maybe you tell your peon to just call them. Rather than doing these things, you can leave your chair and walk to the other room to meet your colleague. Okay, now even if you don't have to go to your colleague, you can just remain seated in your seat, but you can do some very powerful stretch exercises even when you are in your chair. And then even if you can't do that, you can start working standing beside your table rather than sitting on your chair perpetually. So these are very minute, small things, but following these simple steps or tips, you would start losing fat. But here, I would like to give you a word of caution. While you start following these tips, don't expect to start losing weight from the day one. Because I have told you earlier, sustainable weight loss is not a sprint, it's a marathon. The thing is, you have to take these steps consistently. And to get the results, you don't have to wait for 6 months or 1 year. Don't lose your heart there. You have to start doing it, and within a week or maybe less than that, you would start seeing results. But what would be that result? Maybe you won't see your belly fat go away. Maybe your scale won't budge. Maybe if you are weighing like 75 kg, you would be still 75 kg. But maybe 200 or 300 grams or half a kg of weight will go away in 1 week if you start doing it. But rather than focusing on what the scale tells you, you have to focus on a different thing to prove to yourself that these things are working. And what are those things? Just observe how you are feeling. Just observe how you are sleeping. Just observe how confident you feel. You would start feeling different. And that way you would realize you are on the right path. Well, uh, now Tehmina Bashir has asked a very beautiful question. Could a health problem be affecting my weight? Well, yeah, it's highly possible. There are some diseases which can contribute to your fat gain or weight gain, like hypothyroidism. If you are suffering from hypothyroidism, your body is mm, more susceptible to retain the water inside the body. There is water in retention in your body, and that water retention is the water inside your body. When you stand on your scale, what would happen? Your weight would increase. Now there are some other diseases like diabetes. When you are firstly diagnosed with diabetes, what your body tries with now let me explain what is diabetes. Diabetes is nothing but a relative deficiency of insulin in your body. And that relative deficiency, what does that mean? It means the amount of carbohydrate or amount of glucose your body is having is more than the capacity of insulin that is coming because of these glucose to facilitate the entry of this extra glucose inside the cells. And as a result, that extra glucose is lying there inside your bloodstream. This is diabetes. So in the initial phases of diabetes, what your body does is it tries to it tries to push the maximum amount of glucose inside the cells. And then on the other hand, your body tries to convert those extra glucose molecules into fat cells. And as a result, your body weight starts increasing. So there are many diseases which leads to obesity and extra weight. Two examples I have given: hypothyroidism and diabetes. And there are so many other conditions as well. Uh, Zishan Khan has joined our live session. So welcome to the live session, Zishan. If you have any questions, please you can put it in the comment section. I am here to answer all your questions regarding weight loss. Now, someone had asked me, do I need to follow restrictive diets and do killer exercises in the gym? Well, it's a very good question. But believe me, to begin your journey to sustainable weight loss, you don't need even a single dumbbell. You don't need to do those killer exercises in the gym. You don't have to follow restrictive diets. Even you don't have to follow any diet plan. Diet plans are obsolete now because all that approach has failed scientifically. You don't need any you don't need to restrict yourself. You don't need to count your calories. That is the bad approach, because when it comes to weight loss, people often think about just two things: counting their calories and burning their calories, because they have a very narrow vision. They can't think beyond diet and exercises to start burning their extra weight. But as I have told you earlier, there are so many other factors which impacts your body weight. You have to work on these things also. So rather than follow a restrictive diet, or rather than counting your calories, what you have to, or what you need to do is you have to modify your calories. It's a beautiful concept. You don't have to count your calories. You have to modify your calories, because calories, or because obesity is a metabolic disorder. It's not just what you eat. It's all about how your body metabolizes it, and how and what is the hormonal homeostasis of your body. So you don't have to restrict yourself. What you need to do is you have to modify your calories. Like rather than binging on sweet beverages, drinks, rather than binging on pizzas and burgers, rather than binging on rotis, so many the refined bread, you have to modify your calories. Start consuming more good amount of fat. Yeah, fat doesn't make you fat. If you heard that fat is harmful for your body, it's all a myth. So start consuming good quality fat. I am talking about good quality fat, not the bad quality for fat. And you have to increase your protein intake, and you have to reduce your carbohydrate intake. But again, here you don't have to uh, put your carbohydrate intake to zero. No, you have to imbibe the right kind of carbohydrates. If you consume green leafy vegetables, they are still carbohydrates, but they have a good quality of calories there. Now, let me give you an example to make that concept more clear. Let me prove the theory of eating less and moving more wrong. So you are counting your calories. But now let me ask you a question. If 100 calories are coming from salad, and if 100 calories are coming from ice creams, are they same? What do you think? The chances are your logic tells you they are very different things. Because the 100 calories coming from salad is going to nourish your body, your mind, and your soul. But the same 100 calories coming from ice creams, coming from sodas, coming from burgers, and other refined, ultra processed foods are going to give you extra body fat, are going to inflame your body and damage all the internal organs in the long run, contributing to your ill health. I hope I have answered your question. If you have any more questions, you can put it in the comment section. And if you have any questions, you can approach me through my YouTube channel here. You can put your all your questions in the comment section, or you can follow me on the different social media handles. I have given the link in the about section of my YouTube channel, and you can also download a short book I have written on sustainable weight loss. And you can even book a free, exclusive 30-minute live session with me, where I go deeper into the root causes of your extra weight and obesity. And then there I judge if we are the right fit for each other to start working together on your dreams of achieving the healthier, fitter, better, and even sexier version of yourself. So, if you want to be in touch, go into the About section of my YouTube channel, and you would be having all the things there to approach me. And with this, we come to the end of this live session. And I would be conducting these live sessions on weekly basis. You would be getting the notifications. And please share these live sessions with your friends and families, whoever you know who need to lose weight and achieve freedom from all lifestyle related diseases and achieve the ultimate goals, and that is happiness. Health is an integral part of it. So, friends, thanks for coming to my live session. I hope you would be there in my next session, and I see you in the next section. Till then, have a good life, have a healthy life, be fit, and be from all the obesity related conditions. I see you in the next session. Bye for now.